Feel like getting up right now, man. Damn. Wake your ass up. Wake your ass up, man. Wake your ass up. Get your ass up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We back. We back. Another episode of the Good Morning Mix. I am your man, DJ Lay Low, with the host of the Millennium, my man, Trey Cool over there, and Deanna K, the queen of gossip, and my man,
Good
Big Bree.
morning.
What's up with everybody?
Good morning, good morning, good morning. How y'all doing today?
What's up? Can we get you to flip your phone? Can we get you to flip your phone the other way?
It's not
She
gonna work.
tried.
Is it possible?
She
No?
tried.
You already tried?
Morning.
Okay.
Good morning.
Wow. No, we can't do that.
Unless
You just see you vertically. There it is. All
y'all be upside down.
right.
Nah.
Opposite day. Let's do it like this.
Sick. What's going on, people? How y'all feeling today?
Oh, man, we good.
Blessed.
Okay. All right. It's Thursday morning. Good morning, Mix. Nerve DJs Radio. I'm Trey Cool. You see, we got DJ Laylo in the building. What's the deal? Yeah. All right. Big Bree, what's the deal with you? How you feeling today?
Man, what's going on? Good morning, man. Just chilling. Another Thursday
Okay. You
in
sound
the city.
you sound like you didn't like the fact that the Lakers won that game.
Oh,
You sound
no.
kind of down today. You all right?
I never root against LeBron.
Okay. No, okay, that's my man. I ain't know. All right.
Yeah, I wanted the Lakers to get in.
That's what it do. DJ Laylo, man, what's going on, man? How's the weather out there today?
The weather right now, man, it's a little cold this morning, but we supposed to hit 65 today. We probably at 60 degrees right now. Sun's supposed to be popping out in a little bit, so make sure you stay tuned for that. We out here.
That's what it do. That's what it do, man. Well, you already know what's going on. It's the Good Morning Mix. We got a lot of topics to go through. Topics of the day. You got a topic of the day today, Mr. Laylo?
Not yet, but we will have one after the mix.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, shoot. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. It's the wake up. It's the Good Morning Mix. You see it clear as day right there on the screen. I don't know why, but it's all good. Speaker Leakers, each and every Thursday morning, 10 to 11 a.m. DJ Laylo, do your thing, man.
Let's get into it, man. This is the Good Morning Mix, man. Tune in right now, man. We're doing it real big. Let me turn my light on so you can see me a little bit better, and we're going to get this music to popping. We'll be right back with you with news, sports, celebrity gossip, and anything else we can think of within this hour, so you know what it is. Speaker Lickers, let's get into it.
Oh.
It's getting kind of hot in Cali. She want the package on delivery. Upgrade the diamonds on the wrist to the Tiffany. Switch the fashion over to the Prada straight from Italy. Heard I was ballin' and she done with the little league. Looking like I stepped off a Saks Fifth. All this water I can't help but the drip. Told her watch your step, you might slip. We ain't tripping over nothing when we keep it on the hip. And the chain is heavy. Big charm flooded, should've named it Levy. Short fresh to death, you know the swag is deadly. Can't gas me up, bitch, the flow is Tesla. Too far, and we go up. And my niggas stay fly, too fly, and we show up. Yeah, we stay fly, too fly, and we go up. And my niggas stay fly, too fly, and we show up. We show up. Too dope, bow tie, too tight, too choke. They can't sleep on me, I'm too woke.
Shout out to Lex Lou. Well connected out right now, let's go.
I will smoke.
Yeah.
Neck cool. She know like cool as she walk cool. I say she know like cool as she walk cool.
Let's go.
My G stand for Genie, I fulfill all our wishes. You know I'm the wave, cause I've been through many bitches. So baby, know they wash me like I'm dead dishes. You know I like my women fly like witches. Dope rooms, take you on real trips, no shrooms. I want you real time, no FaceTime, no what's up, and no zooms. Yeah, we stay fly, too fly, and we go up. And my niggas stay fly, too fly, and we show up. Yeah, we stay fly, too fly, and we go up. And my niggas stay fly, too fly, and we show up. We show up.
your life, you could bet. Hard to go, never fold. Mama built me like that. Showing love, being nice, that shit'll get you stretched. I'm out Akron off the west. Copley Strip, what you expect? Yeah, we still finessing. No scams, we serving. I don't know nobody rich.
Let's go, wake your ass up, wake your ass up. It's going down right now. Wake up, good morning, Mix. Let's go. You stupid.
I got the streets bringing the rest. City wanted the lean, me and Sav did it the worst. Household full of fiends, I catch them all in the majors. Where I'm swinging my stick, I'm on swing, telling jokes, getting cash and never fold. Since the team phone shaking, niggas been broke and hating. Catch a place to get high, niggas fiends in the making. I'm chasing 10 figures, you 30 plus penny picture. Leaving the crib every day, hollering, he trying to get it. No hustle, tobacco hitting, just seen him in traffic sitting. Backs flicking, paying attention, scope out on missions. Grade a class A1, charge them to listen. Numbers ran through every day, gritty. Garrett Cole, how I'm pitching. They talking a small sandwich, I tell them sliders the sickest. I show up like I mentioned, bagging gears like it's raining. Left court, fuck the judge, still got muscle before sentencing. Prosecution's thirsty. They searching for witnesses, but the barrel's been changed. Fire being switched, still hop out on ass.
New lurk,
spilling the drip. Ain't leaning, but it's crumbling wax and air stick. I pull up on that shit, thought it was numbers. Wait them niggas call it quits. 4 Glocks in the sticks, few chops in the crib. Keep more dollars than friends. I got more commas than sins, nigga.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All these niggas getting born to me. That's why all these niggas getting born to me. That's why all these niggas getting born to me.
Notorious Medusa.
I'd rather porn to me.
Hill freestyle.
Medusa features giving that she foreign to me. Bad bitch from the hill look like Lauren to me. Why these bitches had to go and make me get off? Man, the game ain't even started, it's a tip-off. The same ones I don't be supporting wanna split off. You know you got it when these bitches start to rip off. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit you hoes make. Hang it up, flat screen, nigga, 4K. He played my music in a Maybach like he Rose. You bitches finna get me started like some foreplay. Bitch, don't think because you had him way before me that your baby dad ain't qualified to be my soulmate. Make him have adventures of a lifetime like I'm Coldplay. Ask him what's my motherfucking name like what Hov say. And all my niggas on the run. Why you roll with bitches sweeter than some honey buns? All my niggas is some savages, no 21.
Let's go.
If they choose to
Wake
get it
your
clapping,
ass
use
up.
a one
Let's
and
go.
done. I'm extra like the bubble gum. I be popping shit like every time the summer come. Might reward myself for running up them winter racks. If you thought we left your block, we had to spin it back. Beyblades, I've been on a mission for them bands, yeah, them rack A's. Feeling like I'm Dre Day. When I'm in the AK, headline OEA stage. Pre-show on a balcony, what these niggas got on me? It appears I'm on my way to the good life, nigga. Like it's just what my past supposed to look like, nigga. I got paid for the walkthrough, it's a good night, nigga. He wanna come to death row like he Suge Knight, nigga. Like he Snoop Dogg, nigga. I be dragging these bitches like I'm RuPaul, nigga. He tryna eat my shit for cheap like a coupon dinner. But I need all my money flat out like a full-time bendit. None of you niggas eating must be Ramadan. Me, I'm getting cheese, yeah, that Parmesan. Put that shit on Papa John, these niggas can't fuck with us.
Do this shit. I don't know what these other niggas be doing.
New Eldro.
I ain't even concerned. Yo, what you know about fucking around with the best? If you did, then you wouldn't fuck around with the rest. Gotta get it up, life, I'ma live it up. I ain't never give a fuck, it's the kid, nigga, what? Bitches ain't wanna holler when I was living foul. Made a couple of dollars, like how I'm living now. Designer clothes, bigger money, you find a hoes. I'm that nigga, get the picture, I ain't tryna pose. All I ever really wanted was to get dope. True colors of show when niggas get low. I hit hoes, spit flows till my shit blow. It's either hustle or die, that's how this shit go. Been in this game, I can never be played. Fuck trying to be popular, I'd rather be paid. Was never afraid of nothing, I'm as real as they come. No matter how you break it down, bitch, I'm still number one. It's one rule to the game, let's get money. These broke niggas joking and it ain't shit funny. It's one rule to the game, let's get money. These broke niggas joking and it ain't shit funny. It's one rule to the game, let's get money. These broke niggas joking and it ain't shit funny. It's one rule to the game, let's get money, nigga. We came to take over the game like Monopoly. Handle niggas properly for landing on my property. real shit, I got it on lock, it ain't no stopping me. Started at the bottom, the top is what I gotta see. Hoes stay grinning, cause they know the boy winning. Pray to God every day, even though I stay sinning. Gotta get it in long as the world keeps spinning. Money over bullshit has been that way from the beginning. It really ain't nothing, I'm just grinding like I'm supposed to. These niggas claim they don't like me, but they hoes do. I'm with the team, clear the scene when we roll through. Catch me in the club, popping bottles with my whole crew. We really living it, paper, we really getting it. If it ain't about the benefit, then really I don't give a shit. By any means, I'ma hustle for cream, ain't nothing between. I'm trying to live the hustler's dream. Niggas one rule to the game, let's get money. These broke niggas joking and it ain't shit funny. It's one rule to the game, let's get money. These broke niggas joking and it ain't shit funny. It's one rule to the game, let's get money. These broke niggas joking and it ain't shit funny. It's one rule to the game, let's get money, nigga. Yeah.
Chase this back forever and never. Oh, yeah.
That's the Good Morning Mix right there. You heard it first. Speaker Leakers Radio. Y'all know what we doing, man. Let's get it in. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Man, what?
Had to make that up on the fly. So everybody that's tuned in with us, man, this is the Good Morning Mix. Topic of the day will be... Is it hard to find a significant other in the social media time? Is it hard to find you a significant other? Is it hard to take girls serious or men serious, looking at their page and always asking
Women
for money?
serious because you shouldn't be dating girls.
Huh?
I said women seriously because you shouldn't be dating girls at this age. We gonna call the men men. We should call the ladies. We should call the girls women, or
Are you able to find you a woman in a room full of girls during this social media time? Is that better for you?
Yeah, and are you able to find a man in a room full of
Oh,
boys
yeah, 'cause I was waiting for you to answer that, Deanna K.
in this social media world?
You able to find a woman in this day and age? But no,
Y'all is funny.
go ahead.
I'm gonna say my answer. So this question was asked on Facebook the other day. One of my Facebook friends had asked this, and I had basically said my answer was that I'm not trying to blame. Well, his question was, do anybody want to be special anymore?
Oh.
At the end of his question about being in a relationship. So to y'all's question, I feel like in today's age, people normalize situationships. People normalize just hooking up. Like you have some men, like they'll meet you today, get your number today. They want to see you tonight, but they want to fuck you tonight. Like you don't even know my name. You don't even know nothing about me. Like, pause, time out, sir. Wait a minute. So it's like situationships have become the new normal, and everybody is like trying to act like they don't have feelings in hopes of not getting hurt. But at the end of the day, we all human. We all got feelings. So we're gonna get attached. We're gonna, catch feelings for this person, and nobody really want to commit. Everybody think they got so many options. You got so many people on social media. They think, oh, all these people want me, and da 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 da. That's not always the case. Like this is a place where people show you who they want you to see. You have to actually meet someone. That's why I tell people on social media when they try to talk to me, like, let me meet you in person first. Let me hang out with you first.
I agree with you. And the reason why I say that for real, is when you first meet a person, it's physical, of course. You know what I mean?
Of course.
We all grown, you know what I mean? Some people want to have a good night, some people don't, you know what I mean? But the thing is I actually waited on my last relationship, and I've been in it forever. 3 years. I actually drugged the relationship out for 3 years till I couldn't drag it out no more. You know what I mean? Because I needed to go through some things with you before I committed. I need to see where your mind state was. You know what I mean? Go through. You know what I mean? We gotta have some scars under our belt. You know what I mean? And
So 3 years as a pause. Hold on, I have a question.
yeah, go ahead.
Why do men always feel like they gotta take women through a test in order for them to love them properly or commit to them first? Like
Because
I feel like as a let me
go ahead.
finish because I feel like a lot of women gonna feel me on this. As men, y'all will like try to test us and take us through all these trials and tribulations. You just said it took you 3 years to commit to somebody. Now that's great that y'all is together now. Y'all have a beautiful relationship and y'all have a beautiful family. That's wonderful for y'all because that might not always work for somebody. Maybe somebody's not willing to wait
What?
3 years. Y'all
Hold
waited
on, hold on,
that
hold on,
y'all
hold on,
was
hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me explain this quickly. Um, everybody's not gonna wait 3 years. You're right. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, a woman should drag a man through a test. You know what I mean? Because you don't know exactly who you meet either. Everything is lovey-dovey in the beginning, you know what I mean, until you get comfortable. Once you get comfortable, that's when you start seeing the real side of a person. So everybody's ain't gonna take 3 years. Let me say it that way. Everybody's not gonna take 3 years to get in a relationship. But also on that end, I had to make sure it was out of my system.
so
That's
that's
the
what I'm
difference.
asking. Are you like what is the trials and tribulations of these 3 years? Because it's like sometimes.
We don't have a problem with cheating or anything in our
Okay, so
relationship.
that's my thing. It's like it's a difference because like sometimes men know you waited 3 years, but most men would be like, "Oh, we go together, we're in a relationship," or you know what I mean. But then you'll start
I've been
cheating,
through
you'll
those
start doing
relationships
this,
though.
you'll start
See,
doing.
I've been
It's
through those
just
relationships though. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I've been through the relationships with like, oh man, lovey dovey, get in first sight, first. Let's do this and get together, and it never worked.
no, you don't have to rush nothing. I'm not saying meet them in a day and in the next 3 weeks to 3 months we live together and we in love. No, I'm saying take time to know somebody, but 3 years
It
that
might not
work for
take three.
y'all.
No, listen. It might not. That's what I'm saying. It's not. That's not a timetable for everybody. I'm just saying in my particular situation,
Gotcha.
that's what happened. You know what I mean? Because I had
Yeah,
to not only make sure that she was right, I had to make sure it was out my system. You know what I mean? Because we do what we do. You know what I mean? And
clearly.
to the point where we had to let
Hence why
go
y'all don't want to
because
commit.
now it's out your system. You know what I mean? I had to make sure I was ready. See, that's the problem with a lot of relationships with me is a lot of people don't make sure that they're ready. They just
Mm.
see something that look good and see something that might be money wise from a woman's side or anybody's side. You know what I mean? It might be anything, but they don't wait to see, am I ready to be in a relationship? Am I out of is the plan out of me? Because if the plan's wasn't out of me, I'm not committing. Why drag you through
Gotcha.
something or drag myself through something?
So do you think it's harder to get relationships now because of social media? Can you answer your own question then?
Yeah, and I asked that same question because that's with social media and the way that people present themselves on social media, and it's not always who that's who they are. You know what I mean? Are you judging her by social media, or like I say, are you taking that time to meet this woman? Are you taking that time to meet this man and see what he's about instead of just being? He might be flashing on, oh, that's what I like. But see, a lot of people get in relationships for the wrong reasons, too. You know what I mean?
Shit,
But
you might meet him in person and find out he don't got none of that shit that he's flashing.
my
It could
point
be all a
exactly.
facade.
No,
That's what
that's
I'm
what I
saying.
said.
You definitely gotta meet somebody to get to know him, and you can't just rush. But as far as social media, I feel like people think they got so many options that they don't wanna commit. Or is commitment even something to a lot of people nowadays? You will hear men and women say they just wanna, you feel me, like you said, have a good time and keep it pushing. But it is those people who still want to be in relationships and be committed. It's just the fact that the people who don't sometimes they entertain you as if they do and they pretend to be somebody that they're not, and you keep up this facade, and then, like you said, you get to know them, and you're like, oh, you ain't who you
Right.
said you was.
Right, but then some people are already locked into their relationship by the time they get to know the motherfucker. They be like, oh man, this ain't what I was looking for. You know what I mean? This ain't it. And don't get me wrong, all relationships have trials and tribulations in their relationship. That's the I was about to say experience, but that's the scars that you want to see. If something happens in your relationship, is this motherfucker out? Is he gonna hit on you, or you know what I mean, or vice versa type shit? You want to see that shit, you know what I mean? You want to know who you're dealing with. You know what I mean? That's just my point on it. What about y'all, Bree? Trey Cool?
Go ahead, Bree.
I mean, relationships is always a challenge. You know, if if you want to be in that relationship. I
Yeah.
mean, if you don't want to be in a relationship,
Don't get in it.
it's gonna be somebody that isn't down with wanting to be 100% committed, and there's someone always gonna be somebody that's you're an option.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's got to take two. You know what I'm saying? Just it's got to be two people that really like each other and really be want to be down for each other. You know, I mean, then that's when you start having babies, and then after you start having babies, then you realize if you really want to be with this woman or the man. You know what I'm saying?
I
Because
got a question.
After the baby.
go ahead.
Why do men leave after the baby? Like, why do it seem like now in this
I
day
ain't
and
going
age,
nowhere.
like, no shade to men. I'm not just saying men, because women, they might want to leave after the baby too. You never know. It might be a mutual thing. I don't want to feel, I'm neutral. I understand both sides, but it does seem like nowadays people's relationships not even making it past the baby being fucking one. I mean, some people ain't even making it to the baby shower together.
She stuck. I told her
And
she
it's
stuck.
like, why do people rush to have kids when you don't know this man, like, or you don't know this woman, like, y'all been together for a couple months, now you pregnant, now you're having a baby, now you don't even want the person. You may make it to the baby shower, or y'all had this baby, y'all make it work, and after that, you like, oh, I don't want to do this. And then in some cases, when a man don't want to deal with the woman no more, it be like, fuck that baby. Fuck these kids. I go make another kid. Like this dude, it was one of the podcast dudes. He was on a show and he was saying like, they was having a question like, women and keeping a kid away from the father, or if it's issues. And the dude was like, I don't care. Fuck that baby. Fuck that, like calling his
I
kid
could
like
never say that.
disrespectful names. He like, I'll go make another one. Like,
God damn.
damn,
I
like,
mean, it could be out of hurt, or it could be out of animosity, or it's just the simple fact that you know they made a mistake. I mean,
ooh.
and,
But
and,
see, this
and,
another thing.
and that's the thing when you having sexual relationships unprotected. You know what I'm saying? That's the consequences you got to face.
Relations.
And and
Yeah,
we,
he want relations, but he don't want relationships. What Life
yeah,
Jennings say?
yeah, and that's the thing.
That's,
I
look,
mean, you
condoms,
see something
guys.
that
Use condoms. Make them
we
strapped up.
all on social
Do
media every
not get
day. We see
stuck.
something that look good. It might not be. It might look good on the inside. It might it might have some tapeworms in the middle. You know what I'm talking about? But I'm just saying, everything on the outside looks good. You know, then the inside is kind of flaky. You know what I'm saying? We know
He said
what
that.
kind of people we like. You know what I'm saying? We all know what kind of people we like, but until you find out that person that you don't like, that's when you think, oh, let me back up from this. You know what I'm saying? You gave out your number before to somebody who was like, oh, okay, they look nice, all right. And then after you got talking to them for a while, you like, oh,
This motherfucker crazy.
Yeah, for me,
I might
for
have to
for
look
me,
into
it's
a few
more
more
like
people.
in this day and age, what happens for me, or what had happened to me was, I'd be hollering at a girl because that social media is, and back to the original topic, is it hard to stay faithful or not even or get in a relationship in the social media age? And the answer is, definitely yes, because it is so much temptation. It is in your mind so many options. Got 5,000 friends.
Yeah.
3,000 of them women. Like, was it like? I mean,
Yes.
Like
somebody,
it's
some,
billions of
somebody,
people in the world.
somebody gonna holler at your boy. You know what I'm saying? But
There's a mate for everybody, believe that.
Yeah.
yeah, for sure. But yeah, just back to the original topic. Yeah, it definitely is hard as far as the baby situation and why do they not stay after? Because I mean, that 9 month period lets you know what you about to be dealing with. I'm sure, and I'm not saying this for every man. I'm guessing
Right.
that
All
nine that
right.
9 month that 9 month period, you know what you about to get. You know what's happening for the rest of the. You know what I mean? It's plain to see
They
where
just
this is
choose to run
headed.
away from responsibilities. Like,
I mean,
okay,
not
be
run away.
difficult. I gotta go.
I mean,
No,
I think it's best for the baby, right?
no,
You don't want to put stress on the baby. All this arguing and fighting. You know what I'm saying?
no.
You want the baby to live in a peaceful environment.
That's what it do, man.
I feel like that's
Anybody?
an excuse.
Of course.
Well,
I call
Speaking niggas in
bullshit.
let's see what the people like, man. Make sure
Boy,
that
I'm calling bullshit this
you
Thursday
make sure you
morning.
see what the people like, man. Call in 234-738-3230. You're allowed to call in now. 234-738-3230. We're gonna get back to a little bit of music, man. Anybody want to touch in on that topic, make sure that y'all call in to the request line. And we're gonna get back to a little bit of music. We'll be back with a little bit of sports, celebrity gossip, one of the two. You know exactly what it is. Speaker Leakers, we are in the building. Let's go.
About
Hey, you want a 50? Gotta go and get it. If I don't know nothing, I know my blower with me. Hey, talking out hitting there, I got them chokers with me. And my young dog, he a cancer, he a smoker.
New Retro.
Hey, think this shit a game and I'm gonna show it.
Muhammad Ali.
100 grands on me, but I told her 50 and put your mans on. If you rolling with him, and I don't trust niggas, maybe moving fishy. And I don't give a fuck about niggas, that ain't my game. Can I talk about my niggas? I don't like that. Boy, I'm all about my cheese, one on my strap. Please don't play around with me, this is not that. Hey, I'm riding around with 50 on this mob stick. Can I let him take my show? I'ma pop back. Boy, I hang around with thugs, they on hot shit. And boy, you hang around some niggas and they not shit. I'ma be a rich ass nigga, use a bitch ass nigga. Hey, all I do is point, they gon' split that nigga fat. You crying about that hoe, use a simp ass nigga down. And I done hit my hoes, then a pimp ass nigga. We was driving in them stollies, racing like we owned it. Me and Tailbow sack, but we shoulda took him on. Cuz used to break in them cribs, now he on. Now I'm back to my old running, everybody show love. Hey, that's some broke shit. You the type to ask me for a price and you don't want shit. My white boy be 3D printing shit, he made his own switch. I stay down till I came up, no, I'm a flexing ass nigga. Boy, I feel like JR, cause I'ma get a bag with the gun. You cannot run far, cause bullets catch a fast nigga. And they say that I'm a star, but I don't got him in my ceiling yet. Red bone, sticky shit, ask around, I'm really that. You want a 50, gotta go and get it. Hey, if I don't know, hold on, I'ma switch it up, what I say? Hey, you want a 50, gotta go and get it. And if I fall down, I know my bro will lift me up. Like a brand new hoodie, hello bro, them zippy. Man, I got a squabble on my mama, he gon' fall, I hit him once. Do not diss the dead if you ain't do it, boy, you did not blick it once. Glock 40 on me, but it told a 50 drum. And I don't give a fuck about niggas, that ain't my kin. Can I talk about my niggas? I don't like that. Boy, I'm all about my cheese, one on my strap. Please don't play around with me, this is not that. Hey, I'm riding around with 50 on this model stick. Can I let him take my show? I'ma pop back. Boy, I hang around with thugs, they on hot shit. And boy, you hang around some niggas and they not shit.
Yes, sir. Ray Retro right there. That was called Ray Muhammad Ali. New music all the time, man. Make sure y'all sending that music in to Speaker Leakers as well. Speakerleakers@gmail. Speakerleakers@gmail. We get it cracking over here. You know what it is, man. So we back at it right now, man. We got Deanna K in the building. We got Big Bree in the building. I think we're gonna go to
I don't look like Deanna K ready right now. You know, I don't see her
So let's
face.
go
I
to
need
Big
to see
Bree
her
right now.
face
Big
when
Bree, what you got in sports
she's
right
speaking
now?
that
Yeah,
tea.
yeah. So, you know, I do my champion of the week. My champion of the week goes out to Alex Pereira, man. UFC 300, man. I was just going over that. Man, he just, annihilated Jamal Hill. For the light heavyweight championship, he retained his crown, I would say. You know, showed his black belt. First round TKO, man. After Jamal Hill coming off I would say he coming off a MCL or some type of MCL tear, you know, after a year or something being delayed. But man, that kid, Alex Pereira is actually two division weight champion. He's beat like 5 champions so far in the heavyweight and in the middleweight. So, man, shouts out to Alex, man. He's doing his thing. Um, in that was an ultimate card last week. I don't know if you guys watched
That's
UFC.
the UFC, right?
Yeah, UFC, man.
Yeah.
Zhang Wiley, she did win. She returned her women's strawweight belt. It was a lot of great fights on there. Max Holloway, man, he had the fight of the decade. I see he just called out Justin Gaethje the last 10 seconds of the third round, I believe that's third round fight. It wasn't championship, but he just knocked him out, man, and earn a bonus, man. You get like sometimes they give out bonuses if you got the best fight during that week.
Right.
You made $600,000 just for that extra bonus knockout. It was just amazing to watch something like that. We had stars out like Tyson out at the game. You know what I'm saying? You name it, they was out there. But shouts out to Pereira, man. NBA kicked off last week. We got the play-in games this week. So of course the Cavs, they did make the playoffs. They'll be playing this weekend. I think who they play. The Cavs, they would be playing.
They playing
the Mavericks.
No. The Cavs are playing the Orlando Magic.
The Magics. Sorry about that. That'll be a 1
Saturday.
p.m. game Saturday. That's this Saturday. The Lakers, actually, they did advance in the play-in. They did beat the Pelicans. So they'll be playing the Nuggets Saturday. So shouts out to LeBron and them, man. They played well. Trey was saying earlier, man, if I was felt down about that. No, man, I'm a LeBron fan all the way. So, just how, he played. The team came together after, they said the kid had a back spasm. Even though he showed out to Anthony Davis. Just, a lot of great basketball playing, man. They closed it out the last seconds. I mean, I think the kid, he went down with 4 minutes, what's his name, 4 minutes in the game and did come back. He has a
Zion Williamson?
Yeah, Williamson, Zion. So he had a hamstring pull, but man, that was a competitive game to watch. I watched a lot of it. So this weekend, you got, of course, the 76ers, they advanced. They'll be playing the Knicks Saturday. Also the Suns and the Timberwolves. We got, just some NBA playing games are still on the roster. We got the Bulls and the Heat. They'll be playing this Friday, as well as the Kings and the Pelicans. So those
There was some good
winners,
games last night, boy.
Yeah.
They was going at it last night.
Yeah, I'm mad I fell asleep, man.
Yeah.
That second game.
We got the 76ers in the Heat. That was 105 to 104. Went down to the last final straw. I think the 76ers was up 105 to 100 or something. And the Heat made a couple of good runs. They hit a three, and I guess they got a foul or something going on the line. They end up pulling it out, the 76ers, so they'll be they made the playoffs. The Bulls, they did beat the Hawks. So the play-in is kind of a little bit difficult to understand. I guess if you're a 10 seed playing a 9 seed. So the Bulls did beat the Hawks. I think the Hawks season ends. Also, early in the week, the Warriors lost to the Kings, so their seasons is over. So Friday's playing games are going to determine the Heat and the Bulls who advance to the playoffs, as well as the Pelicans and the Kings. So, check those out. That'll dictate who plays the Celtics. Whoever plays the Celtics on Sunday, that'll be a 1 p.m. game. Mavericks and the Clippers will be Sunday game, Pacers and Bucks. And then the determination between the two playing games who play the Thunder. So, man, NBA playoffs, man, this weekend, man, it's going to be rock steady. Some of the notable things going in the league right now, some of the trophies, man, who's going to be MVP, who's going to be Defensive Player of the Year. LeBron, he did mention, that was one of his goals is to be Defensive Player of the Year. Hopefully, he could be in the mix. I mean, it's amongst a lot of different players, but, that's just my thought on the NBA right now. I know you want to chime in, Trace. You look like you wanted to say something when I said the Lakers.
Oh no, not too much of nothing really, man. I'm just shaking my head at John Tate Porter for the Toronto Raptors, who supposedly made over $2 million while playing for the NBA, but received a lifetime ban for betting on the NBA and only was $20,000.
Yeah, I mean
Wow.
it was a bet he had. I guess he had been uh, conversating with a known bettor, and he threw off some pointers that he wasn't playing games. And back in March, he wasn't playing well. Just some things that he knew he shouldn't. He betted against the team. So I mean, there's a lot of players that they look at it as, hey, if I can get a couple more thousand bonus, I could take care of this, that, and that, man. But that right there tells you, man, you could lose your career, man. And
Your career, like, I mean, you're like shamed, like you're just like you're man, like you really. Hopefully, he has some kind of investments going on other than basketball, because other than that, it's gonna be hard for him to find any type of good work. You
Travel.
might be able to, yeah, you might be able to go
He
across
might go
seas and
overseas. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, I mean, there's always a second chance. Hope there should be, you know,
yeah, I mean,
there should be.
it's probably just a sanction they threw at him, just to, hey, scare up the other, people in the league, and then hey, they got to go through. Of course, you got to go through trial by jury with the NBA and the commissioner. Same thing that happened with Ja. Things that he did. It's you get. It seems like it's a harsh punishment, ban for life type thing, but
It
maybe
seems.
maybe they still. Yeah, it does. I mean, it's a harsh
It is a
punishment.
harsh punishment.
Yeah,
Shit.
I mean that's what I'm saying. It's, but
Like, nigga, you suck. Get out the league.
they,
Get out the league.
but it's like this, man. They got to make a statement to prove that these kids, they can't be throwing at games like that, because they are players and it can tarnish the league. I thought this the other day when Zion went out. I'm like, man, it kind of remind me of LeBron back in 2008, 9 when he was playing against. Um, he was playing against the Detroit Pistons, and he had like 25. He was balling, and didn't see in the second quarter until the third quarter. And I was like, man, and that happened with Zion the other day. He was balling, just I couldn't say he was destroying the Lakers, but the Lakers was up. They was up by 15, and then they came back because he started balling, and then 4 minutes left in the game, he goes out with a hamstring, and I'm like, is that a real hamstring injury? Just kind of like, that's the tarnishment of
Yeah,
the league. You don't know
for
if these
sure.
players real, if they acting or not. I mean, just
Right,
use
right.
Anthony Davis the other day, having a back spasm, and then coming back, and they have no worries in the game. I ain't seen, gimping up or anything. But I mean, you never know. These are kids. They're playing every day. I mean, I can't say who's injured, but when this happens, guys, is actually betting against his team. You don't want that. You don't want that type of situation in the game, because it could tarnish the league. But
Before we get out of sports, man, shout out to Caitlin Clark, who received a big Nike deal over 8 figures. It was a
okay,
big situation and a big conversation concerning her contract for the WNBA, which is only amounting to $338,000,
hmm
not for 1 year, but actually over 4 years.
yeah, shouts
What do
out
you?
to her for being the number one draft pick. That happened this what
How do you get?
Monday.
Before we get done with sports, how do you guys just feel? I mean, we know personally, at least I do. I understand the economics and why the women are not getting paid as much as the men. It's bigger business. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
That's something.
it's
NBA been
basically.
around for 50, 75 years.
It's the
Yeah,
revenue of
and that's
the
what
leagues.
that's what I was saying. It's the revenue of the leagues, one, and at the same time, both of y'all made a good point. It's the revenue of the leagues. Is that they've been around longer, so the money was able to expand longer. NBA started out as small,
Yeah, they was making that type of. They was making less than that back in the day when the NBA
yeah,
first
when they
started.
first started out, and as they grew, the income grew. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
yeah, it's a big difference right there.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
like
shout out to
the
Nike for
NBA.
doing that for
The
Caitlin.
NBA
And
is like $3 billion league, the men's, and the women's. They're far beyond. I
Yeah,
don't know
they
their
got
numbers, but
over time.
yeah,
for
yeah.
sure, man. Well, yeah, man. Big Bree, we gonna go ahead and slide up out of here. DJ Lalo,
Yeah,
I guess it's on you, man. You want to go ahead and play a song before we get into that good tea? Because I know Deanna K got a lot to talk about.
yes, sir. We're gonna get into a little bit of music. We'll be right back with you with the Deanna K Show. Make sure you hit that DeannaK.net as well. Let's get into it.
Yeah, it's Gritty Grits, baby. I know y'all wonder where I've been, huh? Yeah. Surprise. Yeah, and I'm back.
Kid from
With vengeance.
New Gritty Grits right here. This is called Back with a Vengeance. Let's go.
I know the streets talking like where the fuck Gritty Grits been, man. Since you try to bury me, hold a real nigga, man. Hey, thank God I had no cold D's, didn't have the world by the rat, nigga. No parole lease, so I'm back in the trap moving past. Hey, been in love with the streets ever since I was a teen. Yeah, nigga. How they addicted to the fast life, yeah, the money in the cream. Hey, never had nothing but reasoned out dope boy dreams. Yeah, I like my sticks fully loaded with the scopes and the beams. Hey, solid nigga never switched up like a hoe on this team. Hey, I told that little bitch you do it right, come get some real dick. Yeah, I crip still fuck your bitch. I know you real sick. Yeah, these ain't props in the video. Yeah, these real six. Yeah, don't get it twisted, run up, get the melon pill real quick. Hey, if you ain't talking about guap, then we talk about us relevant. Hey, hustle with a stick by my side. Yeah, that's relevant. Hey, shoot first, ask questions. That's my nigga, that's intelligent. Yeah, yeah, it's Gritty Grits. Back with vengeance. But I had a whole city lit. And my whole gang with the shit. Let a whole run a pimp a bit. Tricks bring my guap back with interest. I'm trying to get away from me like they ticklish. They like Gritty Grits, you gon' do hard, lay off that Bluetooth. Hope boy he died laying in some doo-doo. I bet with a chance you to blew his 42. They say you snooze, you lose. I seen his gun, ain't got the letting loose. Ay, ay. Big dog, no Scooby-Doo. Give a boy, now look at you. Dummy thought he was bulletproof, but he thought I wouldn't pull it too. City goof troop, ay. I told my daughter I never hurt you. And there's somebody else too, they gon' be in that hurts too. Just cause I'm sitting on words, don't think I won't murk you. She's like, ooh, you dope Gritty Grits, I never heard of you. Then pulled her ass my dick and started twerking too. Whispered in my ear tonight, baby, I'ma slurp it too.
Gritty Grits right there, man. New music, man. Back with a vengeance. Any Tuesday's winner right there. Hey, that's my guy right there.
Yes, sir.
Be on that track right there, man.
Deanna K, man, give it to us straight, man. What we got going on this week?
You got yourself muted, Deanna K.
Yeah,
Unmute yourself.
I see them eyes low.
My bad. So earlier we was already talking about the baby. So we had seen he got into it with the YouTuber. He had walked off the set and basically took the $20,000 that the dude gave him. And the dude was basically pissed off because he felt like, that was his investment money. He spent his last on the baby, which, I understand you gotta take risks to, kind of, put yourself out there in hopes to make more money. But
He did it for his mama, man.
Huh?
He did it for his mama, man.
I mean, that's what he said, but I mean, how much money did he think he was gonna make off of the movie or off of the video?
I mean, YouTube. I mean, he was hoping to get 1 million views off the joint. I don't know what that. I don't even know what that accumulates to. I do some research and I'll hit you back with that. But go ahead.
So, the baby responded. He basically said he would give like all the women, $1,000. The 20 women that came out there to come on the show. But I mean, I guess me personally, I feel like the baby was kind of wrong for leaving the set and just, leaving because you had a job to do. And the question he asked you, you could have spent it and made it something different and not like got mad about it or whatever. Ashanti announced that she was pregnant, which we all kind of knew, but she announced that she was pregnant, and we all kind of knew it. So congratulations to Ashanti. And Sexy Red had a song. Pound Town was allegedly a remake, so she allegedly remade it. It allegedly was an old group song. Did y'all hear that on YouTube and stuff?
No, I'm not. I wasn't hip to it.
Okay, well,
I'm hip to the song, but I ain't hip to it being some controversy around it.
Yeah, so allegedly, like it's a remake. It's like an old song from like the 80s or the 90s with an older female woman group or whatever. But some people are saying it's AI. Some people saying it's real. Kai Cent was exposed because he allegedly had paid this girl to have sex with him, but he didn't pay her. So he basically went and bought her trademark and her name after the girl exposed him on social media. Did y'all see that?
Big moves.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So allegedly now when you
I don't
type
know
in the
who to cheer
girl's,
for.
huh?
I don't know who to cheer for in this situation.
Yeah, unfortunately. She just wanted her money though. I mean, she performed her services and she just wanted to get paid for, her time and what she did. And, since she went on the internet and exposed him, he felt the type of way and he was mad. So he went and bought her name and like trademarked it. So basically, her OnlyFans and different links like that will still pop up, but also their situation will pop up. So
1 million views estimates between 1,200 to to $6,000 for every million views on YouTube. So I'm not sure how the maths on the $20,000 investment. I'm not sure what he was trying to. I'm not sure. Go ahead.
for the YouTuber,
Yeah,
yeah. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know. He could have used that $20,000 to invest in some,
I would say
you know,
I would have threw a show, a real show. Nigga, get your ass on that mic, and do your.
yeah, something. You could have did anything, a concert, real estate. You could have did different investments to, make your money if you wanted to make your money, but putting all your money behind a celebrity.
Well, no, I mean everybody say salute to him, but at the end of the day, like I don't even know who's wrong in this situation as far as the
Mhm.
baby and him. What's your thoughts on that? I mean, do you feel like the baby was right for walking out in the way that he did, or
I mean, to me personally, no, not really. Just because, like I said, the question he asked him, he could have just simply like twisted it and moved on.
Mhm.
He didn't have to necessarily get mad about it. Like it's an interview. They asking outrageous questions. If you would have just told me like, yeah, I suck. What did he say? He sucked fart out of people's
fart out the ass?
So yeah, like, and he asked him was he a professional fart
Oh
sucker. I
shit.
mean, you could have spent that and was like, nah, but I do it
That's
to
crazy.
certain people, or you know.
That's
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
cringe.
for sure.
But the baby, he was just recently doing an interview. And he recently did a freestyle to Get It Sexy, which he actually killed. That I actually like the freestyle. I think he's very talented, like as an artist. So he did have a hot freestyle. Y'all should go watch it. It's pretty much everywhere on YouTube. It's the baby Get It Sexy freestyle. And then Kodak Black goes viral because he was at a basketball game and he's no longer on drugs. So he looks very, very healthy. And the ladies are talking about he looked fine as hell.
Who?
They all on him.
Who?
Kodak Black.
Go ahead. Next subject.
Drake. Drake did another diss song, "Drop and Give Me 50," and allegedly Kendrick Lamar responded. Have y'all heard each
Yeah.
diss or no?
Yeah. The one shot. It's called
I mean,
one
So
I
I
shot.
haven't heard
like
the response from
both of them.
Kendrick.
I liked it both of them. I'm liking like the little back and forth. I'm not sure if it's like real beef behind this or it's just like music, but I guess we shall see. How do y'all feel about J. Cole apologizing?
Hold on. That's what I was about to touch on real quick. The It's crazy because he apologized and Kendrick still talks shit about him in the one
Yeah.
shot. You know what I mean? Making him just look like, oh man, like I thought he bought out because they was friends, and then
Well, no, he
you gonna
actually brought
say
him out on stage after that. It was
did he?
Kendrick Lamar had a show out in somewhere and it was going crazy, and he brought J. Cole out actually after
But
J. Cole apologized.
he also dissed them in the one shot
No, I understand. No, I
Yeah,
understand.
after the fact.
after
But
the
no,
fact. So
I mean, at the end of the day, he had to respond to what he did say.
who? Yeah, but nah, fuck that. If we supposed to be
No, you
cool,
can't. No, you can't.
I
You
already
can't. Then just tuck
apologized
your.
to you. You can't
No,
dog me after
no.
I
I gotta say.
apologize to you. You can't dog me
Oh,
after I
thank you.
apologize to. No, yeah, right. That's
Thank
how I
you.
feel.
You
Motherfucker
know,
come
I
back with a
mean,
vengeance.
Yeah,
Like,
because what you
nigga, you got
if
something to
you were
say,
still
nigga?
gonna if you were still gonna diss me, then what the fuck
And you
I
brought me on
apologize
stage. You
for?
now you made me
what did
right.
you
What you got to say?
apologize for?
That's what we trying to figure out. Why did J. Cole apologize? Do y'all think J. Cole was wrong for apologizing? Y'all think
No,
he
I mean he did what
No.
he felt in his spirit to do,
Right, he
and
felt in
there's
his
nothing
spirit, but
wrong
you're
with that.
not gonna diss me after the fact, nigga.
I
Fuck
mean,
you then, nigga.
why?
Come
What?
on.
I'm still a man. You still came at me and said what you said.
Yeah, but what did
Nah,
you say when you brought me out on stage? Oh, we cool.
no,
They the
he
song drop,
said
motherfucker. You knew the
no.
song drop.
He just said put your ones in the air, and then they came out with that. Then he said they came out with the J Cole song. Put your ones in the air if you. It just came in just like that. He didn't say nothing about nothing. He just brought him out. Like, it's all love, but nigga, you ain't about to hold on. I'm still.
So
He from
therefore,
LA. They probably still. He still gonna steal on him.
no, but this my thing though.
We cool, nigga, but
We
nigga, I had to
cool,
get
but
mine back. Though,
motherfucker.
hold on.
Oh no, I'm back in the studio. I'm sorry. I'm
Well,
pulling
do
your
what you
ass.
gotta do, cause
so you about
hey,
to take that apology back, huh?
Yeah, I'd be like, I try to make peace and fuck this.
hey, shout out to Drake and the Rick Ross beef though. That's been very entertaining.
Oh yeah, that's very entertaining.
Yeah, for
That man
sure.
really song been abandoned for 5 years, but it was really 15. It's like,
Uh,
man, if you got all this extra money, nigga, get your man a mansion. Why don't you get your man a mansion?
Drake called his Rick Ross's mansion a content creator crib. Oh man, it's been going crazy back and forth, man. So yeah, he said his jet that he got is a timeshare. Man, he's just they're hilarious though, for real.
Yeah,
What
it's
else you got
definitely
for
Hey, we
going
make it
back and
talk like
forth.
that. I want a jet. I can take a content creator house. Shit, goddamn.
us?
What else you got, Deanna?
Yeah.
All right, so of course we all know about Boosie's annual topless pool
Oh,
party.
you there this time? You gonna make
I
it?
don't know, but it is coming up. It's in June. It's
You
June
gonna let them kids go
23rd,
play?
and I
Skilla
think the
Baby in the
tickets is
building.
going on sale now.
You
So
gonna let
I
them
got
kids go
Skilla
play?
Baby hosting with D Tone.
yeah, it's going down.
Yeah, it's gonna be a look. I definitely want to go out there. Um, but
Don't
you
be a
know what? But
stripper.
being in a situation in a relationship and things, like, do you take your female to that? Do you? I mean, like, how does that happen? How does that work? Because you want to go, right? So,
I
but like,
mean,
I'm sure that they want your female topless. So, how comfortable are you in that?
I'm not. I'm single,
You gonna
so
walk
I
around
don't
with
got
your titty,
them
baby?
problems.
No, it's good.
I'm single, so I don't got them problems. Thank
You know,
goodness. So
shout
how
out, shout
y'all
out to
gonna do that?
shout out to
Because
Adam 22, man, who lets his wife get fucked in front of him, and
I know y'all don't
Man,
want
nah,
y'all
hell
girls to
no.
go, but y'all girls not gonna want y'all to go. So you ain't going.
I don't even think. Yeah,
You ain't going. If
my
you're in a
girl.
relationship, 9 times out of 10, this is like okay. So boom, this is the thing. I feel like when you okay, I got friends in relationships. It's certain events that I'm not gonna ask my friends to come to. That's in relationships.
I'm there
And,
for media purposes only.
yeah, it's like different times for different people. Sometimes
We
if
need
you're in
this
a
content.
relationship,
We
you
need to
wouldn't
get
want
this
your girl
content.
to
I'm just covering
walk
the event.
around with
Okay.
her tits out. So I'm not gonna invite her.
This is big content right here. We got to go get this content.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, and she gonna be like, "Well, I'm coming too. Titties out. If you going to see
I know
bitches
my
with
girl
titties
gonna be like,
out,
"Oh, nigga, I'm
she
on that
about to
trip
go
with
let
you,
them
nigga.
motherfuckers hang. Cause I
You
don't
like
think
those
nobody's
nipples?
girlfriend
You
wants them
like
to
those
go.
nipples, huh?"
I don't think nobody girlfriend wants them to go. So y'all better figure
Oh
that out.
man, I tell you. What
But
else you
that's what
got?
I got for
What
y'all.
you
It's
got for you?
DNKTV. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, DN_KTV, and check out my website, DNK.net.
That's what it do, man. Big shout out to OJ. I don't know how. Excuse me, my bad. I mean, it was the life he lived before the controversy. That OJ. um, yeah, they say he actually died with less than 100,000 in their bank account. He still owes the Goldmans millions of dollars. I'm not sure how that's going to shake out.
Is it
Um,
over?
I don't believe his estate is even worth that much. I honestly, at this point in juncture. Shout out to the Olympic team. Definitely the stacked team this year. Fellas, how y'all feel about it? Do y'all think that we have a chance to really take gold this year in the
Yeah, I
Olympics?
think LeBron and KD leading the team this year.
Stephen Curry, they got Kawhi just signed on as a 12th man.
I think this is a golden era, man. This is when this is like at that pivotal point when the era changes over to the next era. You know what I mean? You got the greats getting up there, you know what I mean, about ready to retire after a few years, and then you got the young boys coming. So I think this is one of those where like, man, let's all just go take this one last one for our era. You know what I mean?
I'm not sure. I can't remember the lady's name off the top of my head. I know Camilla and Angel Reese. Shout out to the Chicago Sky for drafting those two. That was a big move for the city of Chicago and the WNBA. That's going to be a hell of a tandem. This is going to be my first year actually tuning in to WNBA games. No lie. So.
Well, that's good. Maybe more people will start tuning in now, so they they can make more money. Because I did see that was like a whole debate that women's basketball get paid way less than men's basketball, and a man had commented and made a point like women's basketball is not supported. Y'all got to start getting out there and supporting us so they can make more money.
And unfortunately, got to report a couple of arrests. Shout out to Glorilla. She had a DUI arrest, and also an NBA young boy was arrested in Utah on they say a slew of charges,
Damn.
forgery to identity theft, all kind of things going on. And so Deanna K, I'm sure she'll have more on that next week. Other than that, we about to get up out of here. It's a Good Morning Mix, Nerve DJs Radio. Trey Cool, host of the Millennium. DJ Laylo, where can they find you at?
DJ Laylo, DJ LAYLO 330. Find me on all social media platforms. Speaker Lickers Radio, we everywhere. Bree.
Yeah, Breland Harper on Facebook, Breland Harper Senior on X, Big Bree 02 on the gram.
Deanna K.
And as always on Instagram, Deanna_KTV. Check out my website, DeannaK.net, and follow me on TikTok, DeannaKTV.
We out.
I like getting up right now, man.